The Bridge of Trust. In a peaceful kingdom surrounded by tall mountains, where greenery soothed the eyes, King Mahendra ruled. He was a just king and a servant of his people. But in his kingdom, two villages, Shantipur and Amidpur, were cut off from each other by a deep, wide river. There was no bridge between them, and the only way to cross the river was an old broken boat, always filled with danger. The people of Shantipur were hard-working and content, happy with their simple lives. In contrast, the people of Amidpur were more ambitious and always seeking new things. Because of the river, trade and cultural exchange between the two villages had nearly stopped. One day, some young men from Amidpur went to meet King Mahendra and requested that a permanent bridge be built. The king agreed with their idea, but he did not have enough funds to carry out such a large construction. He said, "Young men, I understand your concern, but I do not currently have the resources for this." The youths were not disheartened. They decided they would solve this problem themselves. They went to Shantipur seeking help. At first, the people of Shantipur hesitated. Their lives were running as usual, and they feared taking part in such a big task. "This is too difficult," said an old man. "The river is too wide, and we are not capable enough." But the youths of Amidpur did not give up. They went door to door, explaining to the villagers how life would become easier once the bridge was built. They said, "This is not just for us, but for our children and future generations. It will erase the distance between us." Slowly, the idea took root in the minds of Shantipur's people. They saw how dedicated the youths of Amidpur were, and they, too, decided to lend a hand. Thus began the work of building the Bridge of Trust. It was not easy. They had to bring heavy stones, cut wood, and work in the dangerous current of the river. Many times, difficulties arose. Stones would slip, wood would break, and sometimes people grew so tired they almost gave up. But whenever anyone felt hopeless, a youth from Amidpur would step forward and say, "We can do this. Just think, once the bridge is complete, how easily we'll be able to reach each other." And then, an experienced craftsman from Shantipur would step in and say, "Don't lose courage. We've overcome greater challenges before. Just be patient." Gradually, with mutual trust and cooperation, they joined each part of the bridge together. Where Amidpur's youths brought energy and fresh ideas, Shantipur's people brought wisdom and patience. They worked hand in hand, complementing each other's weaknesses and strengthening each other's strengths. After months of tireless effort, the day finally came when the bridge was ready. It was not a grand or luxurious bridge, but a simple and strong one, a symbol of the people's hard work, unshakable trust, and deep cooperation. When King Mahendra inaugurated the bridge, joy spread across the kingdom. That day, the youths of Amidpur walked across with the people of Shantipur, and Shantipur's villagers admired the new vision of Amidpur. The two riverbanks had finally become one, and the distance between them was no longer just the river. It was also mistrust and hesitation, which had now been erased forever. This bridge did not merely connect two villages. It built a bond of trust and cooperation between two different communities, proving that together they could overcome any obstacle. Moral of the story: the greatest obstacles often lie within us, our fear, our doubts, our despair. When we come together, trust each other, and work with patience and perseverance, we can not only overcome challenges but also build bridges that guide generations to come. Cooperation and trust are the foundation of every great achievement.